Yo, you two, chill out, fool. Hold on, I'm talking, please, relax.
Some of our worst offenders.
Alright, hey. It's MARIBACHO420, the politician, on the MARIBACHO420 show. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm serious, share it. Do I look like I'm kidding, fool? I'm just kidding, let's get it in.
Speaking of which, when you see somebody who's out there doing landscaping work, well, as it turns out, they might not actually be doing landscaping work.
The fuck you mean, fool?
Ring. A group of illegal immigrants from Colombia dressed as maintenance workers were caught on a drone camera stealing from...
My criminal mind. Hold on, fool. Cause I'm a criminal. My criminal mind, fool. He's giving them daps. Way to fucking do it, fool. But at the same time, god damn, fool, you can't. Now you can't even. The gardener, right? Which one's the real one? Which one's the fake one?
High-end houses, so now we know how it's happening.
Hey, good morning, Dana. That's right. This Colombian crime ring was sophisticated. Fake uniforms, detailed maps of wealthy neighborhoods, even hidden cameras to track their victims.
That's
but
terrible.
Little did they know the police was tracking them.
Orange. Next time, if it's Juan, make sure that fool really works for the company, fool. Next time, Federico, Pinchy Freddy, make sure that motherfucker's from the... Sorry, you two. Hold on. Let me be myself. Fool. It's 2025, fool. Them guidelines. You know, chill out. Let me rock, fool. Come on. Excuse me. It's MARIBACHO420, the politician. Fool. Next time, make sure your fucking landscapers are really landscapers, because this fool is dressed as landscapers, hitting up houses, fool. They're fucking hitting up houses.
Deputies were tipped off, and they were ready with drone cameras to catch them.
Oh shit, fool! There are. I'm giving that to the system. These fools were already at the drop, fool.
That's insane. And these are the individuals who, if activists see them getting arrested, they say, oh, this person, they were just headed to work because they're dressed as a worker. And even though I don't know anything about what's going on here,
that's crazy,
I'm looking at this and I'm saying that it's wrong. That's what they do. They look at someone's outward appearance.
Nah, fool, understand. I give them props for dress like... You know, they were thinking outside the box when they said, hey, let's hit up these houses. But little did I know, I should have read is the cops were already there, fool. Somebody gave them the drop. They had the drop. They had the drippity drop.
They say they must be innocent. Now, that doesn't make any sense, especially when you don't know that this person has disguised themselves and is out there committing crime, or may actually be working at a job which they're not supposed to have by virtue of their presence in America illegally, when they've got a rap sheet, when they're hiding in plain sight, so to speak, after committing crimes all across the country and possibly even in other countries. That's who Florida deputies were going after. They were going...
You never want to get handcuffs on you, fool.
After people who are so dangerous they do not make the country better at all. Yet for some reason activists are out there protesting, saying, oh, this is awful, this is terrible, and it needs to stop. No, it doesn't. You need to get criminals off the streets.
You can see two men disguised as landscapers pacing the backyard of this
Master
home in
of
Orlando.
disguise, fool.
With empty bags, but walked out 30 minutes later with thousands in stolen designer handbags and shoes.
That's awful. Terrible.
Like the first time when I come to my house, when I saw the window break and my door open, and I feel like my heart jumped outside.
It was this hidden trail camera that helped them learn.
So they're using cameras to stake out homes that are owned by people. These are people who are in the country legally. These are people who are making our country better. Look, she's got a business. You see the company logo right there. These are people that improve America and offer jobs and positions legally. This is the American dream, and it's being plundered by people who were let into the country without permission. This is not a good thing.
Hold the fuck on, fool. Relax. There's somebody getting robbed right now, fool, somewhere. To specifically point out and section up, fool, I'm just saying, I'm just speaking, it's MARIBACHO420, the politician. Fool. People hit up houses every motherfucking day, fool. For you to say the people that rob are specifically categorized, specifically, you're fucking not from here. It just so happened that the people they caught were people that weren't here legally. But motherfuckers get full. I hope nobody ever gets robbed. Nobody needs that shit. I'm just saying, fool. To say that, oh, somebody did a robbery, it's them right away. I'm just saying, fool, relax. Relax.
This defeats the idea that bringing people into the country without checking to see who they are is a good thing for America. It's not. This is wild. All the shirts say.
Who dropped this song? Fool, they're singing this like it's a banger, fool, like it just came out, fool. Who the hell who wrote that song? Fool. They're singing it like it just dropped, fool, and it's the song to know. Who made that song?
They've kidnapped my neighbor.
Look at it.
And
fool, they're singing it like get rich, die trying now. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. You know, honey, it's your birthday. Gonna honey like it's your birthday. And you know, we don't give a fuck. It's not your birthday. Fool, they're singing it like it just dropped, fool, and it's the hottest song out there right now. Look at them. They're singing that shit with pride, fool.
Got pictures of people who are criminals, and they're trying to defend those folks without knowing anything about them, or while putting forth a twisted narrative.
What else? What else?
Right, they have a protest location too.
That fool's like, hey, I got a rebuttal to your song, fool. Check it out. Check it out. Imagine.
They don't even have to be here.
Why are you being arrested?
Because I'm singing this song that just dropped right now.
I'm being arrested for peacefully protesting the horrible treatment.
Horrible treatment.
Fool, that song is like NWA back in the day right now, fool. I'm it's fucking content, guys. God damn.
Where's your evidence of that?
Obstruction of justice.
These people are being treated horribly. They're human.
Right. So look, if a human.
Hold on, fool. They're still singing this shit, getting handcuffed. That's like somebody getting handcuffed and be like, hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. I'm Malabayan. Fool. It's that fool with Chuck E. Cheese, fool. It's fucking ratata. Fool. Let's see if they're still singing it.
Being commits a crime, they need to get arrested.
This got this headphones like I rock with this shit too, fool.
Commit immigration
that
crimes
shit
and just be let off the hook. And what's fascinating about this is
that
the
sound was
Department of Homeland
fascinating,
Security
fool.
has all kinds of information on who they're out there arresting. They're doing constant press conferences.
Hey, that's AZ plates,
footage.
fool. Hey, that's AZ plates, fool. What are you doing? No, you better watch your step here, buddy. You better watch your step here, buddy. Excessive force means excessive force of the fucking force of what's that? Fucking May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's fucking content.
Who these people are. They've got their rap sheets. And you
But
know
I'm
what?
not playing.
None of these individuals are out there
fool.
even bothering.
They're still singing that song, fool. Look at them. They're out there. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. We want some Bacardi like it's your birthday.
Agree with the idea that if somebody's dangerous, they shouldn't be allowed to roam the
check
streets.
it out.
No, they say that if ICE arrests
That's
somebody,
what's singing in a
something wrong has obviously happened because ICE did it and Trump did it.
Like,
and they really want to believe that every single person who's here illegally has done nothing wrong, even if they've committed other crimes on top of entering the country without permission.
Help them learn her patterns. Investigators say the suspects spent weeks watching the home, even dribbling a basketball in the neighborhood to blend in. Now, the suspects are on video crawling out of the home and then jumping into getaway cars. They thought they had gotten away with it, but the drone then tracked the group to their meetup spot. Officers moved in, the takedown all caught on camera.
So when activists see something like this, they see somebody getting arrested and they say, oh, this is profiling. Oh, it's just a normal person going about their day. What they don't want to believe is that you've got folks who came into the country without permission and came here specifically to commit crime. Came here specifically to run a criminal operation, which in this case is home invasion, which is obviously going to be more profitable in wealthy neighborhoods in America than it might be anywhere else in the world. This is criminal opportunism. That's all we're looking at here. But now the question is, how are these criminals getting into the United States? How do they get into coast?
Next time I want to see your fucking business card, fool. These thieves are getting smart, fool. They're taking advantage of the entrepreneur look and hitting houses. I give them daps for that, but I'm not condoning criminalization. I'm just saying they're getting smart. So next time, make sure that motherfucker's there to cut your grass and not there to steal your shit. That I froze, huh?
Coastal regions like Florida and California. And what is the federal government doing now that's different to crack down on their movements throughout the country?
Here is a video from agents interdicting a smuggling vessel carrying 17 Dominican nationals off the coast in Puerto Rico. Take a look.
Wow. This is how people are in the Caribbean sneaking into the country,
despite the increased
Caribbean
presence, some of those smuggling boats still getting through, but their agents able to make a successful...
Hey, you think when it's like in this situation, I don't know how smuggling in the water fucking happens, fool. We don't live next to the ocean. If you say like walking through the desert, I don't understand what you're saying. But this is a whole different. Hey, you think these fools carry fishing poles on the way with the boat? All right, you catch what you eat. Otherwise, if you don't, you're gonna starve.
Interdiction, but as you saw there in your video,
this is despite
I just saw right now,
all of the naval operations going on in the exact same area. This video was posted just a couple of days ago. And it turns out that if these boats get through, they travel up the coast of Florida, where people are then dropped off and then helped into unmarked discreet vans, moving vans in some cases, where they are then transported to other parts of the country. So stopping the boats when they're off the coast, that's part of this. But there's a new plan that apparently was just either leaked or discovered. Apparently it's been happening for a while, but a story came out about how these smugglers are actually being tracked with license plate readers all throughout the country, and guess who's upset by that?
Definitely opening some eyes, if you will. The Associated Press reporting the agency is quietly tracking drivers across the country to flag and detain those who
that guy's in the trunk.
Patterns are considered somewhat suspicious.
Somebody got the drop.
How does it work? A network of cameras captures and records license plate information, while an algorithm flags vehicles as suspicious based on where they came from, where they're heading, and the route that they took as well. Now,
that's not even a water jug.
Because the law-abiding, they might have their license plate read, but that's not what's going on here.
You deceitful fuckers. Fool, all this time I thought that was holding water, fool. All this time I thought that was holding water, fool. They're holding data in there.
Have to enter the country at very specific places. And if
You
there's
got a fishing
vehicle
pole in there, fool?
that gets picked up in one of those places,
You're not
and then
fishing
starts
in
driving
the
out,
water that
it's
you're
very
in,
easy
fool. I
to
would
tell
love to fish
who's
in
the
that.
smuggler and who's not. And that's how they're catching people. They're looking at vehicles with suspicious traffic patterns. For example, if you see a car, 2 a.m. in the morning, it's overcrowded, there's tons of people in there, what is that vehicle doing? Same thing in Florida. You see a...
Hold on, fool. That's fool. You're coming off a little bit too profiling, fool. We fucking rode in the car, fool. We weren't smuggling fucking people. We might have drugs and weed and beer in the car. But just because a fucking car is full, it doesn't specifically mean they're smuggling people, fool. So what when you see a clown car? Fool, I'm just saying, we were hella deep in the car, fucking. Even the homie running the truck just to be able to go to a party, fool. The fool rode in the trunk. That's how many motherfuckers we rode, fool. We weren't smuggling nobody, fool. Come on.
Whole bunch of vans
Tighten
that drive
up,
over
fool.
to the water's edge and then drive away and all start heading towards sanctuary cities like Chicago or New York. Obviously, there's something going.
But we ain't never did that shit. We ain't never took no U-Haul to a party, fool. I'll tell you that.
On there, and those vehicles need to be looked into. We can't have criminals running $1 billion business inside America, breaking our laws, exploiting people and putting them in harm while they do this.
But when we go to different countries and terrorize to mark our territory, what's that? Business. That's what it is, motherfucker.
This isn't good for anybody. It's not good for the fugitives. It's not good for the people they're bringing into the country illegally. It's all a disaster.
And then notify local law enforcement. Here's the thing. These cameras are often disguised in highway safety equipment. The strategy at the southern border is certainly not new. News Nation actually has embedded.
Hey, that's Big Bad AZ. What you doing? What you doing?
Who say they use it to catch smugglers.
Yeah.
Officers then track how long a car has been in a border county. So if it's a rental, for example, it shows up, heads north just hours after arriving. It's flagged as suspicious.
Right. So they know who they're looking for, and they know how to catch these people. It's not like human smuggling is some new thing in America. It's been happening for decades.
So, does anybody else get the feeling that, since it's not being brought up, that you're getting analyzed? That you're getting scanned through a system? And being tracked? The word tracked? I don't want to hear no, why are they tracking us? Fool. I just found out that shit don't hold water, fool. All this time I thought it was for protection, fool, if you come in contact with it. I thought it had water to slow you down. Turns out it's a whole bunch of fucking cameras. I'm just kidding. But for real though, you didn't hear that word track going through the system and to spot suspicious activity, meaning you're getting tracked. Hear the fucking word. You're getting tracked. One more time. You're getting tracked. That's a whole different politician episode, fool.
And again, when these people get pulled over, they might be
or
on
is that
their way to work.
MARIBACH4,
They
the
might
science,
be at work
the science
because
guy?
they're a criminal and they're part of a criminal enterprise, which is working to break America's laws. But it's not what these activists care about. Nope, they want to see these folks released.
Ah, fool! You're telling me the bed I got for their fools was already sleeping on it? Your bed might already got slept on, fool. I'm just messing.
They say that this is all profiling. They say that this is all wrong, and they're right. It is wrong. It's just wrong because of what the criminals are doing. Not because law enforcement is putting a stop to it, making our country safer at the exact same time.
Decade here, what happens is Border Patrol works in tandem with local law enforcement in states like Arizona, in
Big
Texas,
Bad AZ,
where we are,
fool.
and then also even cities towards the
ATX to
northern
the
border. When you start talking about
ATX
places
to
like Detroit or even Chicago, where you are, Border
It's
Patrol
happening
working
all over
in
the
tandem
place.
with local law enforcement. But critics argue that the Border Patrol is violating constitutional rights by using these cameras to monitor drivers, pulling them over based
monitoring. Keyword tracked. Analyzing suspicious activity through scan of your vehicle. Are you listening or are you just hearing?
on arbitrary judgments.
What do you mean arbitrary judgments?
It's happening, and it is as massive and invasive as it seems.
The goal here is to outrage regular Americans that something is being done to keep our country safe. Now, look at this, for example. You want to come out and say that, oh, this is invasive,
I guess their mission
this is
story
wrong.
is?
I mean, this is nothing even close to what happens to every single one of us when we go through an airport. But here's the thing these activists don't understand.
They're still singing that song,
their raids of deportation jails, their constant protesting and agitating, it's all falling flat on its face because people understand what a threat it is to have people in the country who came in without permission in an unknown way.
They done took your abuelito
we don't
away,
necessarily know what their goal is. What
Look
could
at that. I don't
someone's
see
goal
no
be
fishing
if they
poles,
prefer
fool.
to
That's
enter
not
the
even
country
fun
secretly
riding in the boat.
rather than to do it the legal way.
Just let them up.
Invasive as it seems. I think the actions that Border Patrol has been, the CBP
let
has
it
been
trail,
taking
fool.
to
Give it a
hide
trail.
this program speak for itself, right? They've worked really hard to keep the program, the way it's deployed, where it's
a
deployed,
17-minute video. I'm at 21 minutes.
Very hush hush.
If you have a network of cameras that are designed to catch smugglers who seek,
if you have specialized cameras that could keyword full tracking system analyzing suspicious through analyzation of technology using technology tracking. I don't want to hear no boo. We didn't know we were getting tracked. I just fucking said it, fool.
secretly entered the country and are breaking the law, why would you tell them where those cameras are? Why would you?
Yeah, tell them where the cameras are, fool. Like they're gonna fucking tell you.
Blow the lid off this program and tell people which highways have these cameras. Then
They're
they're
not
just
gonna
going to
tell
go
you,
around
fool.
them, and the program's not going to work. See, we're supposed to believe that because it's some kind of secret that we should
does
be
that fool
opposed
have
to
a
that. Now, look,
part
everybody
in
loves
robot?
transparency, but if the government isn't allowed to use its resources to track down criminals before those criminals know about it, how on earth do we enforce our laws? How do we do?
Question: who the fuck hid that fool? Who hid him? Fool, that was not even a hiding spot. You can see that fool a mile away, fool. You're not even hiding the fool. That fool's all in the open on shit. What's up, fool? How'd you catch me? Motherfucker, we saw you from fucking a state away.
That. And how is this any different than people who are surveilled as part of a police investigation into a non-immigration related matter? Those happen all the time across this country. Undercover operations. This stuff is constantly happening in this country. This is how law enforcement works. And we're supposed to have some problem with it because it's ICE that's the law enforcement agency. And it's Trump. And therefore it must be wrong. And therefore it must be inhumane. And on top of that, we got these jails.
Hey, that fool was walking like he was gonna get a comfortable step with that bitch on. Hell nah, fool. You're lucky your stupid ass didn't fall wearing them fucking chain gangs, fool. That fool gave you a walk step, fool. Fool. The most you're able to walk with those, fool, it's not even Fool, that fool, he walked like he was walking with confidence. Fool, fuck out of here,
Florida's
fool.
the worst. They're so mean to everybody over there. That's what we're told to think. That's the attitude of these people. They're telling us this every
got a
single day. They're
cardboard
blasting
robot.
it
That's
from
cool.
the rooftops. I don't think it's working. I see them out there getting arrested. To me, this looks kind
Look
of
at that,
silly.
fool. They still
Especially when
singing that
these
song,
individuals
fool.
know nothing about the
Look at
criminals
that.
who've broken
Go
our
shoddy.
laws and harmed our communities in ways they refuse to believe are actually happening. What do you think about that? Thank you
What
so
do you
much
think
for
about
watching.
fucking
I'll
really
see you in the next
tightening
video.
up, fool? It's MARIBACHO420, the politician. Hey, like always, wash that ass.